Greetings, it is Mass Effect time, where we gotta pick up where we left off the last time we played this game, which was a good few weeks ago. I don't even remember where we left off. Heather, do you remember where we left off?
I actually do, because we were in the middle of a mission, and I was trying to level us up a bit with the Astari Liara on our team, because there's a mission we're gonna do that's gonna involve her mother, and I want her to be there for it. You have the option to do it without her, but I want to do it with her, and I wanted to level her up. But we were on a planet. I found something that I could decode, but I actually couldn't. It said I wasn't high level enough with my tech skills, and I was just like, okay, what the fuck happened? Oh, there it is. And but I was just like, oh shit, I guess we have to leave this planet. I brought Tally just in case she would help, but now that doesn't help. But another thing is that while I was on that planet, I realized, oh, we haven't even found the objective we were there to find yet. And they started shooting at us about around the time we stopped the stream. So we're gonna spawn into that. I'm wondering if I should because here we are. And I believe it was here that I saw the enemy compound. We're in the Mako, obviously. Yeah, see?
Yeah.
See all that red?
Yeah, and we ran into one of those giant... Oh, I can't hear anything from your game, Heather.
It's also very low. So let's deal with that real quick, though. I'll bring out my soundboard and fix that.
Yeah. Paladin saying Happy Easter Eve. What are you guys going to do for tomorrow? You want to field that question, Heather? You've been making some plans.
Oh, I got us some goodies, and I plan to hide things, so we'll see how that goes. Am I right, Brawny?
Yeah. By the way, I'm trying.
Also...
The stream saw your desktop for a minute there, or for a couple of seconds. Hopefully, there wasn't anything important on there.
No, I made sure there wasn't, but I turned up the volume a little bit. I don't know if that's gonna help much.
I'm still not hearing it. I think there's something wrong with your settings.
There isn't. I don't know what to tell you there.
Ah, frick.
Tell me what you hear. This guy's talking.
Nothing. Yeah, nothing. There is nothing.
Oh, actually, I know what's wrong. Shut up for a second, and I'll fix it. Do you hear anything?
Nope.
You should. I don't know what to tell you if you do not. What about now?
Still nothing.
Capability has led to the unseemly and inaccurate rumors
now we
about
got some
Astari
sound.
promiscuity.
I forgot
Astari
I had to turn something on for you.
over 1,000 years, passing
All
through
right,
3
go ahead and
stages of
reactivate
life.
the game.
The second species to join the Citadel, the Solarians, are warm-blooded amphibians. Roughly 1,200 years ago, the Turians were invited to join the Citadel Council to fulfill the role of galactic peacekeepers.
So we're all good audio-wise?
Yeah.
Alright. I'm gonna get Liara back in our team because I need her to level up, and that's the people we need to get to over there. Yeah, return to the Normandy. I'm gonna get Liara back on the team. Then I'm gonna fight those guys, get leveled up on the electronic skill, and then we should be able to decode the thing. I have a process. Alright, we need Liara with us. And Garrus is my boy, so let's go.
Man, I would not want to fly in these conditions.
I want more beverages! Do you think the Mako has any cup holders?
I don't know. It's a tank. Probably not.
Do tanks not have cup holders? What if the freaking people inside them got a drink or something? I imagine it gets real hot. Gotta give them some water or something.
From what I have seen of the inside of most tanks, it is so incredibly cramped.
God, why even make a tank?
Really difficult to defeat armored vehicle that shoots missiles that explode.
Can't even have a refreshing beverage in it. What a waste. Alright, here's the thing. We're coming to fight.
Kills many enemies, destroys many buildings all at once.
Fuck.
While being very well protected yourself. Man, yeah, they're shooting at you.
It's okay. I barely feel any of it. I don't give a shit. Come on, guys. Let's go. Yay. Oh, whoops. It's okay, though.
Oh, geez.
Fine.
What was that sound, Heather?
My thing being overheated.
Let's go run them over.
Well, I gotta take out this turret first. Those were the big threats. God, this.
Please don't flip your tank.
Look at that! I leveled up. Hell yeah!
Nice.
Yay!
Jeez, that dude just stood there and took all those bullets.
You knew I was gonna kill him. Oh, I didn't even see this one.
The AI in this game is very, very dumb.
Except when it's a Thresher mob, then it's hard for me. But mostly because it's really big, and I'm in a thing that's not very maneuverable. Alright. Better fix this. No, cancel. Hell yeah. Anyways. No. No.
On my way.
Very good. I want to get out of the thing. It's confusing because my button layout doesn't match like what they say the buttons are. Well, let's make sure to. I gotta update my lift barrier, stasis, description, electronics, first aid, medicine, sentinel, charm, train. I gotta update my electronics because apparently that's the thing that's keeping me from doing a thing I need to do. Liara, we gotta level up her. Let's get her electronics up too, so she can have this ability. She's only got one more point. Well, let's get her a better stasis. And Garrus has 2. You have 2, Garrus? Put an electronic because you don't got anything there. Ooh, new equipment? Yes.
Some crazy looking helmets you guys got on.
Is it? Let me look. Yeah, I guess. They're pretty cool. Liara, I wonder if I real quick want to see if there's anything better for me to put on Liara. No, there isn't. She can wear like human armor because, physiology is basically the same. Yeah, she's like mostly pretty under-equipped. But I will change that. Perfect. Alright, let's get in there and kick some ass. Oh wait, what's this orange thing? Oh, that's the Mako. Never mind. Alright, here we go. Sup, bitches? Well, looks like I gotta kill 1 million dudes.
Paladin wants to know, do you think we've had more world wars than what was just in the history books? How
would that make any sense?
Not by the definition of world war, because
good as new.
Thing about the world wars were that it was like a bunch of like major alliances just really all fighting each other at the same time.
Go, go, go!
Yes, Garrus, that is the whole point.
Man, the bullet sponges on these guys.
Uh-oh.
What are those things?
Those are Krogan. We do not want to deal with Krogan.
Oh, no.
right,
Yeah, we definitely don't want Krogans up in here.
Shields down.
Well, that's not good.
Did somebody die already?
Yeah, it's for him. Why did my frickin' person switch to a sniper rifle? Really? You're both dead?
Yep, they are both
Get
dead.
the fuck up.
I'm ready.
Thank you. I'm not dealing with this guy.
Hey, after Heather, once we're done with this
Soft kill
firefight,
deployed.
we gotta. I need you to address this comment from Blue. Well, it's a question, rather.
Oops. Well, what's the question?
Okay, so side questing. Also, refresh me. What was the last major plot point you did, and have you been to Novaria or that other planet?
We have not been to Novaria yet. We have been to Pharaohs. We've basically got most of the main missions done before, like, you know, of the bigger, like, secondary confrontation in the game. Okay, there should be one more enemy, like, here. Where is he? Where are you? Where are you, bitch? I know you do. Where is he? Where is he? Oh, he must be upstairs.
You must die!
Open. Anything fun?
Paladin, if I remember correctly, the 7 Years' War was France and England. The Napoleonic Wars were just the name given to Napoleon's conquests, or his campaigns. It wasn't everybody fighting each other over alliances and things like that. These days, there's just... It's not that there's a world war going on, it's that there's a million wars going on all over the world. The flanking maneuver.
Perimeter
Yes.
clear.
Perimeter clear, Brawny. I cleaned it out.
Yeah, I know, Garrus.
Hell yeah.
I'm the one that cleared it.
Taking stuff. Taking stuff. It doesn't
Loot that
belong to
body.
me, but it didn't belong to them either.
Gotta loot that body.
Loot that body. Oh, yes. Hell yeah. They gave me all these explosive things to shoot, and I just didn't. Let's see, there's a dead guy over there. Average decryption. Okay, let's see. I can't believe that, like, I should be better at that than I am. Anomaly identified. You have discovered the corpse of Captain Willem of the MSV Majesty. His stiff fingers are wrapped tightly around a small data pad. Sorry, buddy. Your brother's dead. But yeah, if you remember, the mission was a guy who we met on the Citadel was asking, hey, my brother is a privateer, and his ship lost contact while in this system. There's known to be a lot of pirate activity there. Could you look into it, see if my brother's all right, or if something else went wrong? And it looks like some pirates took over his ship and killed him.
I don't know
That or
that
there was a mutiny.
I don't know that we've gone anywhere looking for anyone yet, and then that person's been alive.
They usually aren't.
A bunch of these
They're
people
never
on our
alive.
crew we found accidentally.
Totally. So, well, we found Liara on purpose. Like, she was a lead. They were like, yeah, try to go find Matriarch Benezia's daughter. Maybe she knows what's going on or what they're doing. And she's like, nah, I haven't talked to my mom in years, but hey, I'll chill out with you. And we're just like, okay. All right, where was that one thing? Hopefully my electronic skill is high enough. It's probably this critter over here. Where we fought that Thresher Maw last time.
Yeah.
Thresher Maws, man, they're great. Aren't they, Brownie? I did the great out.
I find them thoroughly disturbing. And
Yeah,
not just a little bit
ass
annoying.
Yeah. Yeah, they are kind of annoying. It's always a fucking Thresher Maw or some shit. Let's see if I can do this now. Alright,
Jeez,
yeah, it was
that
just
was
a couple
quick.
of shit, but I need the XP. Yeah, if you just let me in, I can do it, but then they'll be like, no, you're too low level, and I'm like, fuck you, man. Alright, oh, no, that's not what I wanted. Journal. Locate signs of sin. Wait, what? That's not it. The Privateers mission. Talk to Garroth. You discovered what happened to Willem, Garroth's brother. Return to the Citadel Tower and tell Garroth of his brother's fate. Alright, let's turn that mission in, and we'll move on to the next one. New bids indicate that the survey team, the Hades Gamma Cluster, recently dropped out of contact. Go to the Hades Gamma Cluster and find out what happened to them. That's what we'll do next, but first we're going to turn in our Privateers mission. Time to leave the planet. And to the Citadel we go. Wow. I like the idea that the mass relays are just giant intergalactic slingshots that just launch your freaking ship.
Many thousands of times faster than the speed of light.
Jesus. Yeah, isn't that crazy? Normandy was always freaking cool. Let's again take Liara with us and Garrus with us.
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere.
Let me out.
Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
Garrus, perhaps it is my own trouble with Benezia that makes me ask, but do you feel comfortable facing a respected Turian Spectre like Saren?
Saren is either a traitor or a madman. Taking him down will restore the good name of Turians everywhere.
With your respect for the Spectres, I thought you might hesitate. I'm glad I was wrong.
Nah, he's making them look bad too.
Yeah. Alright, I think the guy was at Citadel Tower. Yeah. Alright, now I just gotta remember the guy. The guy was Probably is that
Rusty-
guy over there, I think.
Rusty
Yeah,
saying
there's
the
Geralt.
slingshot of intergalactic yeet.
Woo!
Any news? Did you find my brother yet?
Sorry.
I found your brother's body. His ship was attacked by privateers.
Oh, privateers are
Willem's
the things.
dead? I guess I should have expected this. When his ship dropped out of contact, I just knew. But I kept hoping he might still be alive.
Yeah, this supposed to be hard on you, buddy. Thought you wanted to know. You were fooling yourself! Don't be a dick.
I'm sorry for your loss.
Thank you for finding him. It's better to know one way or the other. That's what they say, right? Please excuse me. I need to go make arrangements for his funeral.
Well, he did something. Look at this guy decked out in purple and pink. You go, man. You look great. Alright, so that next mission I was going to have us do... Missing survey team. Yeah, the Hades Gamma Cluster. We got to find out what happened to them. Here we go. Back to the police. Do.
A Solarian excavation team has run into an unexpected problem after unearthing a Prothean dig site. Hanar protesters have blockaded the dig site, claiming that artifacts of the Enkindlers, as the Hanar call them, should not be disturbed. The excavation team has appealed to Hanar representatives on the Citadel to reach a diplomatic solution.
Alrighty then, that's probably going to be a problem that we run into later.
I actually don't remember that being something that you actually had addressed. I feel like it was one of those filler news stories. That
Stand
they put in for
by,
you to
shore
listen
party.
to build up the
Decontamination
world
in progress.
the elevator.
Logged. The commanding officer is aboard. XO Presley stands relieved.
The Hanar weren't like big players in any sense throughout these games, I guess, if that's a bad enough spoiler for you. I mean, I think gameplay-wise, you couldn't do much with them because, like, you've seen the Hanar. How are you supposed to, like, animate that thing? They don't even show them walking that much because they're just like, how the fuck's this thing supposed to move? It was a cool design, but, like, no idea how to use it.
Which were the Hanar again? Were those the jellyfish things?
Yeah, the pink jellyfish.
I imagine they would just kind of float.
They don't? Kind of? I mean, I'm not sure. They're weird. Yes, we're traveling to another system. Gotta investigate that Hades Gamma cluster, find the team of whatevers, and, bring back the news that they are dead, because they're always dead. Everyone's dead! All the time! Nobody survives! That's the funny thing about life, Brawny. No one makes it out alive! Let's see. At get-go, doesn't seem to be anything we can do or scan around here. Okay, this planet's all the way over here. Let's see. Survey it. Rare element surveyed. Scans from Mars have detected a large deposit of uranium. Cool. How about you? Survey that. Matriarch's writings recovered. You recovered a strange object orbiting Ploba. Chief Engineer Adams and Tally tried unsuccessfully to determine its origin. They did find one of Matriarch's Delignaga's writings sorted within. That's interesting. Let's survey this. Gas deposit surveyed while scanning the planet Edmos. You detected a large concentration of hydrogen. Great, I guess. I think we already looked at this one, yeah. Ah, Trebin is a modest terrestrial world with an atmosphere composed of nitrogen and argon. The surface is mainly composed of nickel and deposits of silver. Trebin's environment is relatively mild, the scarcity of water or similar enabling substances have prevented the development of any biosphere. VentureCorp recently performed a test impact of a single water ice comet into the surface, the first step of a long-term plan to thicken the atmosphere and introduce water to the environment. Server team is on the surface monitoring the geological and meteorological effects of the test back. Most of the water released is still in the form. Why is it not scrolling? It's not scrolling yet. There we go. The survey team is on the surface monitoring the geological and meteorological effects of the test impact. Most of the water released is still in the form of an atmospheric vapor, but the thick cloud banks have formed. There is every indication that this arid world will soon see the first rain. The survey team's progress has been hampered by the frequent mechanical or computer failures in the GPS satellite. Alright, so it was giving us the option to land, so that might be where our people are. But we'll investigate. Let's take Liara again. She needs to level up. Let's take Garrus. Or you know what? Let's take the ladies. What do you think of that, Brawny? No combat strength whatsoever. Just biotics and technology.
Girls trip.
Girls trip. If this is a mistake, I can just go back and get more other people. This is why Liara and Tali canonically have no relationship. They don't complement each other enough. One's too technological, one's too biotical. They don't ever get teamed up because, like, come on, we need a mixture here, people. A mixture. The combat power cannot all be on me. Alright. I guess we'll start investigating over here. Yeah, okay.
I could have swore you were about to flip that thing.
I'm always on the verge of flipping this shit. Look at it go. Look at that.
Everything I know about physics is telling me that thing would flip right now.
Totally. So this is an alien planet, Brawny. Cool. Let's see what this stuff is. How is this surveying freaking minerals? Shoot. Rare elements surveyed. You have successfully surveyed a small deposit of plutonium. Should I be touching that?
Is it plutonium or is it uranium you have to worry about?
Ready.
I don't know. I don't think either sound good. Oh, she can level up too. Let's get her hacking skills up. And save. Okay, well, that's one thing. So that's probably not what we're here looking for.
That looks like the type of thing a frickin' giant sandworm would spawn out of.
You mean a pressure moth? Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Let's see what this red dot is over here.
Jeez, what are even those things? Well, they're dead now.
Mercenaries? Well, they're scavengers, Brian.
Correction, they were scavengers. Now they are corpses.
Indeed. Crashed probe. Alright, let's salvage it. God, why do I have to encrypt, like, everything? There's too much going on here.
Do you only get
Alright,
one
let me
shot at that?
No, I'm trying again. Okay, it's switched up a little bit. There's just so much. There we go. Alright, let's ride the wall of this map and see if we find anything else. Free Willy! Yeah.
Dual flip,
Get
Heather.
everything around. I can try. Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Whee! I almost did it.
Yeah, the physics are programmed to not let you flip this thing.
Witch's Land. Let me flip it. Alright, yeah, that's the corner of the map. Let's see. I wonder if they have an enlarged version of the map I can look at real quick. Okay, here's me. We went there, we went there. Okay, let's go to the right, all the way over here. That's a research base. That was the crash probe. We went there, we found that. So we're gonna go here, here, and then here.
Rusty saying scavengers. Their pronouns are was/were.
So says I, as I have identified them. On the road again. Even though there's no road here, I'm on the road again.
This would be the perfect spot for a Dollar General.
Right? Oh, so much business.
We're going to stimulate the local economy.
Oh, I love stimulating the economy, amongst other things.
I'll stimulate you.
I'm very stimulated right now. How about you?
I'm actually not all that stimulated right now. Just kind of watching you play.
Oh, I see. So it wasn't good for you. I get it. What the fuck? I hope we're getting closer to that anomaly I saw on the map. Yeah, we just gotta keep heading forward, I guess.
Random hill. Heather, I don't think you're going to climb that.
Why the fuck not? If the
There's a
Skyrim
very
horse can
clear
do it, why can't this
drivable
fucking
path.
truck?
Like 3 inches to the right there, you could have just did that.
I don't want to do that. That's for pussies. What the fuck is that?
Alrighty then, Zap Brannigan. What do you mean?
The terrain is so level.
Exactly.
Ancient debris. Recover. Oh my god, why is it always this? Turian insignia recovered. There are no signs of any survivors. The pod is empty except for a small tattered flag marked with the Nemine's colony insignia. Alright. Cool.
Paladin wants to know if we've ever fought a blast-ended screw, and I don't know what that is. It's always so loud. I thought this planet wasn't able to support life. What the frick are you even eating?
Alright, Alright, so a Thresher Maw is basically like an intergalactic water bear type deal.
Really?
Ah, shit. Yeah, can live and survive literally anywhere. No, I'm out of this bitch.
That thing is right there. God, the mixing in this game is so horrible. That thing is so loud. There's no musical cue. There's no other, like, sound effects. It's just... like, I don't hear the thing coming out of the ground even. I just hear the frickin' roar. Like, God almighty, why is your sound design that basic? Paladin, this is not my fault. I don't know what I'm just sitting here.
It's like, damn it, Brawny, you let your worm out again? Alright. Let's kill this thing, I guess. There's never even, like, a sign that it's there. It's just like, maybe an anomaly. I don't know.
I know, right? That's... There does not appear to be a way to dodge that acid. Jeez, you took every shot of that acid right on the broadside.
Up the hill I go. Fuck you. No, go fuck yourself. I don't think it's dead yet, but it's getting pretty close.
That dude got out of the escape pod and just ran straight into that thing's mouth.
Yeah, it's probably why it's dead. Pop out, motherfucker. Pop out. I fucking dare you. I triple dog dare you to do that. Yeah. Come here, come here, come here, come here. Yeah. Be dead. Be dead. Fuck you. Yeah. Be dead, you fucking ugly ass worm son of a bitch. Saving the game. God, every planet without fail has one of those motherfuckers on it. And you want to know where the fuck it's from?
Where?
Tuchanka. Do you know what the fuck Tuchanka is?
No, I don't know what that is.
It's the Krogan homeworld. Everything large, inconvenient, and tough that is in this universe comes from fucking Tuchanka. God, I hate that planet. It sucks. Anyways.
Heather, I think I'm starting to become racist against Krogans.
Yeah, they're like the most inconvenient. See, that's why the genophage is a thing. Everyone like all agreed that they were racist for a bit and decided to almost completely neuter their species because they got sick of them.
They're like ugly Saiyans.
Yeah. Except without being, it's like not being a monkey, it's being a dinosaur.
Yeah. Paladin, I was not wishing for the Thrasher Maw. I'm just saying this sort of looks like the type of conditions in which a Thrasher Maw would appear. It's called pattern recognition. Most men have it.
Yeah, it is fucking, kind of just the thing with these planets. They're gonna have a Thresher Maw on them. There's nothing you can do about it.
So what, did the Krogans just have one of these things stowing away on their ships wherever they went?
No, see, Thresher Maw eggs are like fucking fish eggs. Like, they just get, like, they've been known to survive deep space. So, like, as long as those eggs get anywhere, and the eggs, I don't know how big they are, so they just snuck onto things, and now they're just over every, like, you know, not highly populated planet. They are able to just exist anywhere. It's like fucking, like, what kind of species? They're like rats, but more dangerous. I'm trying to think of a species that we know of that just, like, they get everywhere. Yeah, cockroaches. They're native in one place, but they were so fucking durable and such a problem. They're able to reproduce wildly that they exist, like, just everywhere now. But yeah, freaking Thresher Moss. There's also a thing called Varen that come from Tuchanka.
Those were the wolf dog things, weren't they?
Yeah, you remember. I was about to say, you've seen them. They come from Tuchanka too. Everything most inconvenient in this universe usually comes from Tuchanka. I love Krogan, don't get me wrong. They can be fun for what they are, but it's just like, man, why does everything from your planet suck? And it's not cool when you have to deal with a Krogan that's not on your side.
Yeah, we just had a mission where we dealt with that, and they freaking killed our team twice.
I killed both members. Whoa! A lot of stuff here. Alright, I'm gonna have to find someplace even enough to get out of my car.
Moving out.
Alright, perfect. What is going on here? Alright, Discovery. This device is transmitting tight beam signals into Gaussio-Cronus orbit. This disrupts the survey team's GPS satellites, causing them to crash nearby. Disable oh, this is just a whole bunch of satellites that broke. You're welcome. Uh-oh. Alright. Well, I solved every problem this planet had, but yet this did not complete the mission we were out here for. Yeah, that was the crash probe. That's the McConroy thing we just did. That was the research base.
Did you investigate all those other satellites that were downed?
Well, no, they're mostly just props, because they're satellites that people were trying to use to survey this planet, and they couldn't. There's nothing to do with them. Like, I can go up to one right now. Oh, see? Alrighty. That's probably all we got to do with this planet. Nope, get the fuck back in here. We're going back to the Normandy. I hope you enjoyed getting your XP.
She's like, there was a Thresher Maw involved. I do not enjoy that in the least bit.
Alright, we got to keep investigating the Hades Gamma Cluster to find that, those people we're looking for.
Do you think we can do it in 5 minutes?
We can at least probably find the planet that they are. I wonder why they show us like a top-down view of the Normandy. That or the Normandy's like flying sideways. What's up with that? Let's survey. Light metal surveyed. While scanning this planet, you detect a large deposit of titanium on a nearby moon. Cool. Oh, we can land on this one. They might be here. Let me just check the other planets first. Whoa, wait, what? Oh, I have a feeling that that's something. What the fuck? Okay, what did we find? Travel? Okay, we just found an asteroid. Okay. Light metal surveyed. Contains the asteroid field. Revealed deposits of lithium. Great.
Hey, we need that.
Probably. But yeah,
Paladin is telling me I need to play StarCraft. Do I need to play StarCraft, Heather?
I hear the lore is very interesting, but I think it's just kind of like not like League of Legends. Maybe like Dota. Have you ever played Dota too?
Oh, gee, no, turn me off of it immediately. No, I do not need to play this game.
Turian insignia recovered. Scans of the planet Rasha revealed an old unmanned shuttle. You salvage team found Turian goods on board, all marked with the Trident colony insignia. I'm not sure what I even do with all that. But yeah, it looks like this is another planet we can land on. Quenzel has a thin atmosphere of carbon dioxide and ethane. Its first geological surveys were performed by Batarians and suggested areas of great mineral wealth. Human mining concerns spent billions of credits hustling to the distant system and seeking test bores to claim the system for humanity. But Quenzel had only an average level of mineral wealth, valuable but hardly worth the rush and expense. Meridia Industria, a small Mexican company hoping to strike it rich in their first extrasolar mining venture, had to file for bankruptcy protection. Investigation revealed the Batarian crew had deliberately falsified their surveys, hoping it would encourage human rivals to invest in a costly boondoggle. While unethical, this was not technically illegal, and the Batarian government disavowed the personal actions of a few misguided patriots. The planet is still littered with abandoned mining bases, which are often used as temporary meeting places for criminals. Alright, I will land us on there and see what we can discover in 5 minutes. Or 4 minutes. Alright, let's
Paladin
get
says not to
on.
listen to you because you don't know what you're talking about.
Me?
Yeah.
Why? I know stuff. I know lots of stuff. That's mean. Excuse me. I'm gonna have to get drinks for my next stream. My mouth is getting dry, and I drank all my 7-Up. Alright, let's see this map. Where are we going? Alright, so we're basically got 2 or 3 places to hit. Yeah, we got this, this, and this. Let's see, am I facing in the right direction? No, wrong direction. I think I gotta face more this way. Alright, let's head in this direction. That's kind of a bullshit move, though. If, out of all species in this game, Batarians hate human beings the most. Like, I think I might have gone into it with you a little bit about Batarians, but they freaking hated humans since inception. That humans were, like, populating some systems that they had interest in, and that kind of pissed them off, even though it's kind of like a first-come, first-served kind of thing when you're doing things. And as I read with this, little description of this planet, they are just willing to try and, you know, kick us down whenever they possibly can. Like, Batarians hated humans so much that when they were officially inducted, they closed their embassy at the Citadel. Like, decided, like, no, we are no longer a Citadel race anymore, just because of us. If I remember correctly. I could be getting some details wrong.
Jeez, that's crazy.
I know, right? Like, geez. Hate me because you're 18.
Jeez, just straight ambush and mow those suckers down.
Well, that's how you do it. Whee! I'm Spider-Man! Whee! Okay, so this is like legit a mission starting point. Oh, hey, snipers, how you doing, bitch?
You just hear these little plinks on the side of your tank. Tink, 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 tink. And you're like, oh, hello, sniper. I'm in a tank. Come on.
I'm gonna take this deposit over here, because this seems to be the big mission spot. So I'm gonna go screw around with all the other stuff first, and then I'll come back to them, because we don't have time for a full-blown mission right now. Heavy metal surveyed. You have successfully surveyed a deposit of platinum. Cool.
Oh, wow. That's probably $1 million sitting right there.
Yeah, I could use it. You know how much it takes to gas up this freaking ship and a Mako? A lot.
Yeah, I imagine the cost of running these things is astronomical.
Yeah. Discovery. There's old footprints leading away from this escape pod, but no sign of any survivors. Sorry, that's sad.
Who
Maybe
were
there
we
is,
looking
though.
for
There's
this time?
We were looking for journal. Missing survey team. Travel to the Atenus system in the Hades Gamma cluster to look for the missing survey team. Travel to we're looking for a survey team from the Alliance. They went missing, so we're just investigating anything we find. Oh, it must be on top of the ridge.
Well, this thing is not climbing that ridge.
Never say never, Brawny. They wouldn't have put it up there if I couldn't find a way up.
Well, yeah, but I'm saying there's probably a path, not a rock face.
Never underestimate me.
Your crew's just inside here going, Captain, there's a perfectly serviceable path right there. You don't need to do it like this.
Oh, look, a corpse. Hey, buddy. Oh, it's a mummified Solarian. How you doing, buddy? Time to loot that body. Loot that body, baby. Medallion recovered. This dead traveler had a League of One medallion. Where he found it and what he was trying to do with it is unclear. Well, anyways. I'll have to check out that debris. There's probably a fucking thresher maw there. Well, actually, this doesn't really look like the kind of ground you would find a thresher maw on. They usually have like a big smooth canyon that they chill out at and wait for you to come to fuck you up.
Yeah.
I guess we'll see whenever I hit that thing. That must be it. Come on, even out. Even out. Thank you. See it.
Mini Thresher Maw just shows up. It's like the size of you, and you just gotta fist fight it.
Now that would actually be fun. All right. More shit was recovered. All right, Brawny, you could probably start ending the streams because I'll go bring us back to that mine thing, and we will start our new mission at the next time you want to stream Mass Effect.
Alrighty then. Well, thanks to the 5 of you that tuned in. I hope you enjoyed watching us play. And in just a couple more minutes, Heather is going live on her stream to play what, Heather?
Little Cutie Big City!
Yeah, with her VTuber model here. So go check that out. And yeah, we'll see y'all there. I might tune in to, hang out a little bit. Well, I'm not sure. I got a lot going on over here. But until then, stay safe. God bless. And we'll see you next time. Say goodnight, Heather.